So how are we doing? Good. Are you ready to talk marketing? Because I want to talk marketing and some of the cool things I've been seeing bands doing marketing wise. And maybe you didn't realize, but back in the day, I actually was part of the marketing world. I had aspirations to be a marketing guru, if you will. I got my diploma, started working for a lot of companies, and I'm seeing a lot of cool and creative marketing tactics from the metal space. I want to shout it out. And first of all, Ronnie Radke is a king at marketing. You can hate him or you can like him, but he knows how to market himself. He knows how to market his band. And the latest Fall in Reverse thing that he's been doing is funny. It's on par with the brand, and I feel like it's worth talking about. McRonald's Unhappy Meal Mystery Box. Each box contains one unreleased song. Collect all 3 unreleased songs, win $20K and more. Each mystery box has $200 value. Each mystery box has different merch than the last. And it's funny how the logo is on the cup and the McRonald logo and just a sad box of fries. It's totally on par with Ronnie's sense of humor.
McRonald's Unhappy Meal Mystery Box. You see, this is why I'm the king. This is why I have so many fans that love me, because I care about my fans. Look at that. This Friday, just letting you guys know right now, who else does stuff like this? Everyone else fucking copies me. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. I do it the best. Guess what, guys? Follow me. It's going even further. 3 different mystery boxes of this Unhappy Meal. Each mystery box contains one unreleased song in it. Collect all 3 songs, you win $20,000 and like so much other stuff. Love you guys.
It's funny how you could actually just like record yourself and not even worry about video editing. Ronnie's footage always is just raw, him talking to the camera, but it works. Not everyone is capable of doing that. He's such a presence online. When you see a Ronnie video, it's like, oh, what's he going to say today, right? Now, he's not the only one that's actually done this, so I've learned. So Youngblood actually posted this on his TikTok.
So buzzing to announce for Halloween, my Unhappy Meal at McDonald's. It's going to be available all weekend long for Halloween. Get a little finger puppet toy, all designed by me. And then usual shit, a Happy Meal and a burger.
Now, it seems to be a joke. It doesn't actually seem to be a real promo. I find it hard to believe that McDonald's would actually do something like that. So it seems to be a spoof off Temple of Fun, which is Ollie Sykes' restaurant, a vegan restaurant that's in the UK. So obviously it's different. This is actually food, where Ronnie's is actually merch items. But I think it's worth noting before people in the comments go like,
oh, he wasn't the first? No, but
he's definitely doing something very non-traditional marketing wise. And he's done other things too, like working with NASCAR and actually having a Fall in Reverse car. Honestly, this thing is badass. When I first saw it, I'm like, is this real? Like, I actually had to do a double take, and yeah, it's real.
What's up, everybody? We're out here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. My name is PJ McLeod. I'm driving a number 13 Falling in Reverse Chevy.
So Ronnie obviously has a big budget from Epitaph. You know, he's doing pretty well off too financially, and also like a lot of sponsors want to work with him because of his name and his brand. So it makes sense that he has the finances to do something like this. If you're an upcoming metalcore band, then yeah, you can't really do stuff like this. But I just want to talk about the big creative marketing tactics that I've seen online. Before I move on, those are only 2 examples of Fall in Reverse. Clearly, Ronnie Radke has done so much more, you know, with Escape the Fade and cultivating a fan base over the years, and his history and what he's done and how he's changed as a person. All the music videos, the storytelling, his Twitch live streams, and also the controversy that he has. Bad publicity is still publicity, and he's done so much to get his name out there. He's also worked with many other collaborators. He's worked with people outside the genre too. So there's just many reasons why Fall in Reverse has done a lot of cool things marketing wise, but I just wanted to focus on those 2 examples. And another one that's worth talking about is actually While She Sleeps. So a metalcore band from Sheffield, just like Bring On The Horizon, they actually did something cool for their album So What, which came out in 2018. On October 2018, the band posted an image of an individual in a white hazmat suit and gas mask across their social media. The figure held a flash drive, which the post said contained new music from the band and could be retrieved from these figures at numerous locations in England. The song on the drive was a snippet of the first single, Antisocial. So here's an image of a fan that actually went out and grabbed a USB stick from someone in the hazmat suit. So this is obviously a much smaller scale than what Falling Reverse is doing, but it's something still very different. This is a metalcore band, and for them to actually do something that's not traditional and getting their fans to participate in this event and actually go outside and work for it is actually really, really cool. And another thing worth noting is that this is on brand for While She Sleeps, the look and the idea, because While She Sleeps music is a little bit anti-establishment. It's like fuck authority kind of attitude, and for them to do something like this is almost sort of rebellious, and that's why it works to their brand image and also strengthens the brand and the community with the fan base rather than just releasing a single online, which all the other bands are doing. This is something different and actually makes you respect the band a little bit more, even if it's not through the music. So before you leave, I got one more example, okay? And you already know because it's in the thumbnail, but this band is worth talking about because they changed the scene back on June 20th, 2019. Now, only very few bands could do what this band did marketing-wise, and it was a risk, but it paid off tremendously for them. So before people knew who Sleep Token were, back in the day, they dropped this song, The Night Does Not Belong to God, out of nowhere. And why is that special? So many other bands release singles out of nowhere. Well, prior to this, they dropped 2 EPs and built up quite the following. People were really loving the music. It was different. It was out there. So the following were tuning in to whatever else this band was doing. And for them to drop a song out of nowhere built up a lot of hype. But it wasn't only that. They dropped another song a week later. So The Offering came out in July 4, 2019, and people are thinking, new Sleep Token already? Okay, and this song was cool. It had a breakdown and started to get word around mouth in the metal scene. Then you got Levitate, which came out July 18th. Next single, Dark Signs, came out August 1st, so 2 weeks apart. So they started to release the singles a little bit differently, started to space them apart, but still, it was the waterfall effect of dropping all the singles before the entire album drops. Now, a lot of people don't like this release schedule, but for Sleep Token, this was their first album. A lot of people did not know who this band was initially, and for them to do this, create a lot of buzz. A lot of people were talking about it, and why it worked for Sleep Token is because there's the mystery behind the band. People didn't know who Sleep Token was. They didn't know who the members were. There's so much mystery and aura behind this band, and for them to release the singles with no hype and just spontaneously created so much buzz that only few bands can do something like this. Sleep Token are still one of the kings in the marketing space when it comes to the modern rock and metal community. So in 2021, Sleep Token released their sophomore album, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, and it was accompanied with a music video from Alkaline, which actually showed the band. Not the first for them, but it was going back to a more safe release schedule. They did the same thing for The Love You Want and Fall For Me, just releasing music videos. And then they released the whole album later on September 24th. And it worked, but then in 2023, they went back to what worked on Sundowning. Take Me Back to Eden took over the metal community when they released Chokehold on January 5th, 2023. But not like Sundowning, where they released the song a week later. They dropped the next song in only 24 hours, and that was The Summoning. And we all know how viral that song went. Then on January 19th, they dropped Granite, built up more hype. Then January 20th, they dropped Aqua Regia. So is this what they're doing? Spacing them apart, but dropping 2 singles in the span of 24 hours? Well, that's what we thought, but they didn't. They kept everyone on their toes, including me and all the fan base. We were anticipating the next single. They didn't replicate what worked for Sundowning. They did something a little bit different. And the mystery and just the no explanation to the release schedule is what makes for such an exciting release schedule from Sleep Token. Now, again, only very few bands can do this, and I think because Sleep Token's mystery and the aura surrounding them explains why they're able to do this kind of marketing. So the point of this video is that if you're in a band or if you're working for a business, you got to take marketing into account, and not just safe marketing, which for sure there's a lot of safe marketing tactics that work, but marketing ideas that are creative, that work with the brand, that establishes the brand and continues to strengthens the brand's identity. So Sleep Token, obviously taking back to Eden, Sundowning, the mystery of the releases, help strengthen the mystery of the band. While She Sleeps, dropping singles with USB sticks, getting their fan base to participate is very anti-establishment. It's kind of like rebellious, just like the band. And Fall in Reverse doing the Unhappy Meal box is quirky, it's funny, it's a jab at himself, which he tends to do quite a bit. It's showing off his sense of humor, but also the identity of Fall in Reverse, which is a little bit rebellious too, just like While She Sleeps. So think of good creative marketing for your band, and it's easier said than done, but what is your band trying to say? And not just musically, but what is the identity of the band? What is your goal? What is your mission? What are you trying to put out to the world? Use your marketing that establishes that brand and enforces it where people in a community understand it and want to work alongside you and help your band grow. So these are my thoughts. These are some cool examples. I'm curious to know if you know more examples in the marketing world. So comment down below, spice up my life. Guys, let me know some cool examples. If you'd like to hear more marketing talk or more business talk, let me know in the comments down below. But also feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time, peace. Oh, my nose is so itchy, man.